Hey folks, just thought I'd give you a little bit of snippet on experience of coaching. Now, there's two very viable reasons to go with coaching. One is to get you there, and one is to keep you there. Too often, people focus on the getting me there element, and they totally forget about the staying there element. People often ask my clients that have been with me for more than a decade, and two-thirds of my clients have been with me well over a decade. Most average stay with me is 5 years, and often people will say, "Well, why do you stay with him? You obviously know what to do now. You obviously have the programs from him. Why don't you just do it on your own?" Here's the thing: I have many people every year who had that kind of logic who were with me, lost the weight, transformed their body, said, "I'm all good now. I'm all set up. Thank you for all your help. And, I think I'm good now." And then within 2 or 3 years, they're back and they've gained all their weight back. Why? Accountability. Remember, coaching, big C coaching as I call it, takes the client through several stages, starting out as a guiding light and eventually becoming a mirror or a reflection back to that client. A lot of clients, whether you've had coaches or not, you don't realize this. You think once you've lost the weight, once you've transformed that physique, you got it down pat and I'll never gain it back. And then you go off on your own. You've lost that accountability factor with someone that you trust, and someone that's helped you get there. So two elements of coaching. One element is getting there. The other element is staying there. And you'll see my top clients who have transformed their physiques and kept the weight off and kept in that physique transformation mode. People like Andy Sinclair, JP. Oh, there's just too many to count. They stay with me over a decade, and the reason is they understand the difference of getting there to staying there, and the element of accountability that's involved that too often people take for granted, and they think they'll just go out and do it on their own. But without that third party accountability and trust factor in someone who's taken you through that stage from guiding light to mirror, they lose something integral to staying there. And as time passes, they lose everything that they gained. So just a couple heads up things. Two elements of coaching helping you to get there, and then helping to reinforce that you stay there. So keep these things in mind, and hopefully you benefited from this. Hit the share button if you did, and I'll have way more coming back at you in the future.